Hello everybody! Not quite 3 o'clock yet, but I will get started as soon as it is. Hey, Ty Guy's here. End is first. End has noticed that a good third of the page is hidden right now. And that's because of spoilers. This is going to be a moderately light spoilers in this stream, but only once I'm up to coloring, because I've already drawn everything that's underneath that hidden block. It's close enough to 3. I guess I'll just get started. This was kind of a very, one of those ones where I do not announce it very quickly, so I think it's going to be a small stream crowd size wise, but those are nice and relaxing sometimes, so I don't mind. Also, I can hear your keyboard types and the music is a nice volume. Sorry about the first part, and I'm glad about the second part. Yeah, my keyboard is remarkably close to the mic because they both have to be near my face and or hands, just because you know how a computer works. So it's gonna pick that up. I was announcing the stream on my Twitter. Hey, we got Pat Cat here in the chat. Hello, Pat Cat. How are you doing? Oh, I could stop repeating this one song. We've gotten started. That's funny. I always forget to do that. I could just listen to the Nintendo Land Balloon Fight soundtrack all day, though. That's the problem. If I didn't remember I was streaming, this probably would have just kept playing forever for me. But that's just how that is. Alright, let's see here. So I was actually considering streaming this page yesterday, but what ended up happening is that it's less spoiler. Like, a page went up this morning, making this page less spoilerful, in that it shows that clone is there. So I figure I'd just wait for the page to go up. Hey! Katie's here, and Artist Mojo. Hello, both of you. How are you doing? Oh, I got comments here. I meant I could hear through your mic. No, that's what I meant. I realized that, Ty Guy. So you'd be able to hear my voice when I talk. Oh, right, because I didn't talk right away. Yes, that would be what music did I finally add? So, you guys gave me some really great suggestions of Professor Layton and Portal 2, and Portal 1, and I will look into both of those, but I didn't realize this. I had asked the question when it was way too late for me to start downloading soundtracks before I had to stream. Like, I can't download a soundtrack and stream simultaneously, and I had already announced my stream for at 3 o'clock on Discord and stuff, so I just had to accept the fact that I will be downloading those next time. But before I asked that question, hours ago today, I did download the Animal Crossing GameCube soundtrack, and so that's in the playlist now. That's actually, I think you're hearing one of those right now. Yeah, 10 p.m. from Animal Crossing. So I've only played one Layton game, unfortunately, but it was one I really enjoyed. It was the first one in the US, I believe. Diabolical Box. Whichever one had the town full of people that is... I don't want to spoil anything about a Layton game, but hopefully Layton fans know what I'm talking about. Hey, and Tor Kirby's here. Hello, Tor. How are you doing? Patcat can't listen, but they can watch. Interesting. So you can't hear me answering you, Pat Cat, can you? But wait, you responded to me answering you before. Oh, there's a fly in my room. That's not good. Oh, I hope it doesn't go near the mic. Oh, God. Let me know if you guys hear a fly. You can hang out in here until they cause trouble. Everybody's greeting each other. Nice. So yeah, this is a bit from Mother 3, which I think anybody who's played Mother 3 will be able to recognize. And also, I think it's on screen, right? I always forget if I've put it up there, because I have to set it up each time. Yes, it's there. Yay. And by it, I mean the bar that shows you what we're listening to. It's been so long since I did a DotX comic stream, huh? I've only done Seamer streams for a little while. Which are definitely a ton of fun since they're so big and inviting. But, really wanted to get this page done as quickly as possible, and streaming is the way to do that. Whoop! Pat Cat's gotta go already. Bye, Pat Cat. Thanks for stopping by. Even if just for a bit. I appreciate that. How's the rest of your days going? How's your post-Pat Cat stream experience? I miss him already. That's one of these roughs. So I always end up drawing the pages for DotX late at night, and so sometimes I will come back to, or like the hand-drawn part, I end up drawing late at night, the night before I intend to make the page, and so that will sometimes come back to bite me, and I'm looking at it now, and I'm not sure what he was doing with this one fist, and I just... I need to make more time to draw these roughs out. Been bored all day, so I'm glad you're streaming. Oh, thank you, Katie. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you. I have no idea if you're familiar with my comic. It seems incredibly unlikely that you are. But, this is my webcomic DotX. It should be linked in the description, and I don't know if it is. And it's a lot more Sonic looking than it is in content, and I promise that. And people are gonna give me... you know what? I think my fans will back me up on that. But now that I've said that, they're free not to. But yeah, this comic was a bunch of me and my friends. This comic is, its origin is that over 10 years ago in elementary school, me and my friends made Sonic OCs because everybody did 10 years ago. That's just how life was. You didn't get food if you didn't make a Sonic OC, and so I wanted to make something of these characters that I love so much, and kind of share them with the world in a way that anybody could be entertained by, and so I've kind of made them into their own story with the comic. But unfortunately, I made the terrible choice to not change their designs before starting the comic, so I'm kind of stuck with these very Sonic-looking characters, and I am just sorry. I get so... defensive isn't the right word, but I get so nervous every time I show my work to somebody new. Oh, those arms do not look great. They look okay from out here, actually. We're gonna deal with those. Hey! Someone named Plush Gamer is here. Hello! Welcome to the stream. I like your avatar. Katie, thank you so much for checking that out. I almost just said that means so much to me for like the third time already this stream, and I don't want to devalue that statement, but it does. Do do do. Alright, let's see here. The Frisky sketch that's in the next panel, that also I used in the thumbnail, is one of my favorite pictures I've drawn of her, and I'm really excited to get to that. And I'm hoping I don't botch it up real bad. That's the kind of the curse of this whole thing, is that if I do the hand-drawn like sketch and I don't like it, it makes it harder for me to do the digital part later. But if I do like it, then the pressure's on to keep it as good as it is as I redraw it. Do do do. Oh my god. Plush Gamer and Katie's back and forth right here. I am so happy that this is on screen to be preserved forever in this video. Oh, that's so good. I'm glad things are not actually sucky, Plush Gamer. I'm glad they are just in the Kirby sense of the word. At least I hope they're not. Maybe you're also, like, dying inside, but you really wanted to make that fun. I don't know. But I hope the best for you. How can you be dying inside with a pun like that? It's not even a pun. What am I saying? It's just wordplay. Not even reference joke about Kirby. Streaming and talking at the same time is a challenge I still have not been able to overcome in a comfortable way. But I'll get there. No, my life is good. Good! I'm glad to hear it. I'm all about that. I hope everyone's doing well. By the way, Katie, if you're reading DotX, or at least even checking it out, I apologize because you're going to see some of my very old, very bad art in there. And by very old, I mean like 4 years old, but I can't look at art I draw like over a year from now, before now, at any time in my life. Do. That's pretty good. I like how that came out. Hey, Void is here. Hello. Glad you can make it. Nobody let me forget to put the shine into the sky gems on her dress and crown later, everybody. Because I forgot to do that on a page and had to edit it back in, and I don't think anybody noticed, but... Or at least nobody said anything when the page went up. Not the latest page, but a previous one. It's always all uncomfortable to have to do. Your friend dated Toby Fox in college? Oh my god! They must have so many wild stories. Or at least, like, one wild story. If it was only a week. And then they realized they were super gay. Well, I'm glad Toby... I feel like Toby helped a lot of people with that, actually. Through Undertale. That's so crazy, though. Looks like Void forgot it was Friday. That's right. New page went up today. Something I really like drawing, or something I really like about drawing... Did we not just hear this song? What? Oh, I guess technically not. Okay. What was I talking about? I don't even remember. Oh well. I think it was something about Frisky's dress. I do not recall anymore. No, go there. Cool. Right. What do we got here? I will check the chat again in just a moment. Hey, Ollie's here. Your sister is dating Andrew. Holy cow, you're surrounded by these, like, internet giants via people you know dating them. God, if Andrew showed up in my Facebook feed, I don't know how I'd react. That would be surreal. I feel like he doesn't actually exist. I feel like he's just like a cardboard cutout that people move around of him. Yo. Panel 1. Excellent, excellent. Hey, Brone is here! Everybody scream hello at Brone. Welcome, by the way, Brone. I'm glad you can make it. This stream already has more viewers than I expected for such a short notice stream. He could be, honestly. Maybe he's just photoshopped into pictures to convince people that he's real. Yeah, I much like a Pegasus or a unicorn, I think he's just like a mythical type of horse. Just one that looks a lot like a human man. That's my hypothesis, at least. He shows up in legends and tales, fairy tales that we tell the children, but deep inside we know he can't possibly be real. Yes, people are yelling hello. I'm glad. I feel powerful. Or, like I'm running a game of Simon Says. One of those two. Power or Simon Says. I'll take either. I think I'd actually rather have the later. It sounds like more fun. Ooh, everybody, I just looked at the playlist, and the next song is one of those fan favorites that you guys enjoy every time it comes on in stream. So I hope you look forward to that. Playlist is on shuffle every time, of course, but I can see what the shuffle is once it's started. There's no set order. Right. Sorry. I'm doing that thing I do. The singing thing on stream that I shouldn't do. There it is. Why does this look off? Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. That looks a bit better. Skyman says, if we're all playing Simon Says, I'm one who said hi to bro and lost the game. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Is it Dan Don Fuga? It is Dan Don Fuga. Very good. I have also not thought about Simon Says in many years. I don't know why that's the first thing that came to mind. I love me a good fugue. Alright. Chat. Gonna look at the chat. Oh, we got a new person! The King! Who says Bork! Hello and welcome! I meant I hadn't thought about Bomberman the Second Attack in years, but I guess I haven't thought about Simon Says either, so... Alright, fair. That does make sense, given that was the song before. You know, I am so frustrated because I never got my hands on a copy of Bomberman the Second Attack. Or Bomberman 64 the Second Attack, because I didn't know it existed until like 4 years ago, and I was like, oh my god! I love Bomberman so much. How did I miss this one? I had Bomberman 64 and Heroes, both on the 64. I didn't realize there was a 64 too, and now I'm like searching for it every time I go to like an old game store. Because I do not feel like there's a great chance it's going to pop up on the Virtual Console. But Super Bomberman R, so who knows? Maybe it will. The franchise is alive again. I could probably find a ROM. That's true. I don't want to go the emulator route, but it's not like I haven't before. I played Mother 3. But it's not the same exact feeling as having the controller in your hand. If I really can't find it and I feel like I have the time to start a new game, I totally will, but the release schedule of games that I enjoy has been nuts lately, and I'm still playing through Splatoon 2 story mode, and I just... God, we gotta stream Splatoon 2 again. That was so much fun last time. Speaking of games we played on the show here on Skyjam, I was looking through Hamtaro sprites this morning because that's how I spend my mornings, and I'm so frustrated that we forgot to play, or we didn't get around to playing Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak around Valentine's Day this year. We said we were going to when we finished Ham Hams Unite, and I just, oh gosh, I missed that game so much. I want to play it. Tori says, yo, let me know when you beat Splatoon 2 story mode. I want to hear your thoughts on the ending. Will do. Oh yeah, please nobody spoil Splatoon 2. Thank you very much. I know Tori's a big fan. Alright. This is that Frisky sketch that Frisky's the name of the character, by the way. The Frisky sketch that I'm really excited to get around to because I think it came out really good. Tor is also a big fan of Animal Crossing, which we were just listening to. And Kirby, wow! There's a lot of Tor-centered songs on here, huh? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That was not the shape I wanted. Let's try that again. I can't stand these muzzle shapes. That one came out alright though. Frisky looks like Hobbs in this panel. It's the nose. It's totally the nose. Gosh, I'm such a huge... And the eyes. I'm such a huge Calvin and Hobbes fan. As a kid, I, like, read all the books that were published of the, like, comic collections. And I feel like it had such a huge impact on the way I draw. I better keep Dee Dee drawing. Oh, shoot. Will do. Nice one. Wait, what's happening? Sky, I dare you to draw Frisky as a walrus. Hey, Explode7 is here. Hello! Explode got up at like 11:30. I somehow got up at like 8 something this morning. I don't know what was wrong with me because I did not get enough sleep for that. Ooh, Frisky is a walrus. Let me try that real quick. So you gotta get the crown she's wearing here. And then we need like a walrus. And the tusks. I guess the hair coif. There you go, Walrus Frisky. She's gotta have the sky gems on her crown and on her tusks. This is silly. Void, what possibly prompted that suggestion? Is Pat here? You missed Pat, actually. Pat was here at the very beginning and then had to go. Sorry, Splode. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I wish there was some way for me to see the chat as I'm drawing. Like, have it on screen, even though it's not my active window. I should get a second screen. Good. He actually did it, the absolute madman. Could you access the chat through your phone? Oh, that's not a bad idea, and I can't believe I never thought of that. Thank you so much, Katie. Let me try that. Yeah, if I pull up the stream, I should be able to. Here we go. Sorry, this is gonna take me just a moment. Brown's sister is sort of half watching the stream and half playing video games. Hello, Brown's sister! I half welcome you to the stream. Alright, gotta search my own YouTube channel on my phone. Found it. This morning, James sent me a link to a different jam-themed duo Let's Play channel. Which is wild. I didn't know that that was like a whole thing. Yeah, I got it. I've got the chat on my phone. Holy cow. That's spectacular. It's going to drain my phone's battery, but I will use it as long as I can. Thank you so much, Katie. People are saying Woomy. I like Woomy as well. Oh, we need more Splatoon memes. I see. I feel like Splatoon lends itself very well to memes. You get Splat Tim and all that. I love, back when Splatoon 1 first came out, the Splatoon Miiverse was all just posts about Squidward, and then eventually we got a SpongeBob Patrick Splatfest, which is so surreal. And I feel like that happened because of all the SpongeBob memes that were on Splatoon when it first came out. Sorry. Really like the bass line in this song. Lavender Jam, says Ollie? Yeah. You've heard of them. That might be because they have 14,000 more subscribers than we do, but my intention is to befriend them at some point because we're all jam people. Jam tubers. There we go. One day Skyjam and PBG should collab. Alright, that's really funny. I'm vaguely familiar with PBG. I've never actually watched any of his videos that I could think of. Oh, I probably have seen a few a while ago. But for someone who is a YouTuber, I watch shockingly few YouTubers, and I guess I probably should be more familiar with the YouTube gaming community, if you'd call it that, but not good at that. Wow, this is a good day for mother songs, says Braun. Yeah, hey, Shuffle's being kind to us. I actually used to have this song on a Walkman, and that's gonna date me pretty significantly right there. And I'd listen to it as I took bike rides when I was younger. It's bizarre to me that Earthbound came out the year I was born. It still feels so fresh every year, which is good. I like that it still gets attention. I think it came out the year I was born. It came out in '94, right? If you have a Wii U, can I battle you in Splatoon? I do have a Wii U, and well, yes, but we're gonna really be playing Splatoon 2 on streams going forward because it's the one that's new. But you're welcome to join us in that if you get a Switch, or if you have a Switch. Paper Mario. I know it says Mario Story in the, like, down in the corner where it says what song it is. That's because that's the Japanese name. But this is Paper Mario. I support your relationship with your Walkman. Thank you, I appreciate that. That means a lot. We really love each other. What town you get stuck in, Ollie? Do 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 do. Oh, nice, Plush Gamer. I hope you really like it. Having my phone immediately next to me while I'm streaming with the chat is so much better than clicking to different windows all the time. Holy cow. This is already like a palpable improvement on my end. Do 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 do. Boyd says, if I were a YouTuber, I'd have no idea how to approach other YouTubers. I really still don't. I just got lucky that I became friends with Tor. That one worked out. Do 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 do. I don't remember. I think it had something with ghosts blocking a tunnel. It's been a bit since I played it. Sounds like you got stuck in Tucson heading towards Threed. Or in... Oh, I think the ghosts are... No, yeah, they're in... They block your way both ways. Sounds like Threed is the source of your problems, though. I'm sure there's a lot of guides you could just quickly find what you have to do, though. There's so much more game after Threed. This song gets stuck in my head all the time now, and I've only ever heard it during my own streams, because I've never played this game, despite wanting it so much as a kid. It's really left an impression on me. Go. Love to hear someone like do an orchestrated mix of this. Yay, that Frisky came out so good, I'm so happy. Alright, it's time for the boy. Oh, Sky, have you played Little Nightmares? I watched a playthrough of it. I have not played it myself, but I thought it was really cool, and I kind of want to show it to James blind this Halloween. We always try to do all our horror games in October here on Sky Jam. And so throughout the year I like stock up on games I want to show James and then see which ones he hasn't seen on his own. Boop 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 boop. Explode 7 says put the Portal soundtrack. I will have Portal and Professor Layton in the mix for next time. I did not have enough time to download them before this stream started, though, unfortunately. But I really appreciate people answering me. It's nice to know what people want, too, because then we could all be happier. I would have put the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack in, because I've been on a huge Kingdom Hearts kick recently, and I have that soundtrack, but I feel like Square Enix would take my stream down immediately if, like, Simple and Clean came on. Do, 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 do. Not liking how that mouth came out. There we go. That's better. Ba ba da ba da ba. Homestuck's not a video game. I like playing video game music during my streams. I mean, I think technically Megalovania's on the stream, so that counts. Doing that would just somehow show that Square Enix is watching your stream. Oh, no, 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 no. It is all automated, my friend. Let me tell you. I have had every art stream I've ever done up until the one, except for the last Seamer stream, flagged by some company or other for playing their music. And that's why I had to, like, take, like, Splatoon and other game soundtracks off of the playlist so that they stop flagging me. What I'm left with is this very carefully calculated amalgamation of mostly old game soundtracks. And the description says you're drawing page 423. Oh shoot, does it? I'm gonna change that, although I don't think it'll change for you guys because you're already here, but I did just change it, so fingers crossed. Good catch, Explode 7. I didn't change that from last time. More Paper Mario. Yeah, I got you, Explode 7. Just this is delay. Does that actually change for you guys, the description? Let me know. Thought it didn't. Wow, it changed. Thank you. It's good to know. Sometimes people say that our streams don't have descriptions, and it's so weird. I don't know what goes on with that. Do you have any other YouTube contacts? I have 2. You mean like friends who are YouTubers? Technically, one of the members of Skyjam here, Jackie, has her own YouTube channel, although she has not updated it in months. But that's Cool Trainer Jackie, and you can find her in her sidebar. She did Pokemon things. I should convince her to start that up again. She got really busy with college and work. Which, you know, understandable. Wow, I just realized on my phone I'm also looking at the stream itself, and so I'm seeing myself drawing what I'm drawing now just on a bit of a delay, and it's very trippy. Draw these mitten hands that I draw so often. There's actually a fully fleshed out hand drawn on this page already, but it's in the hidden area. Get this in there. Good. Come on, there we go. Nope. No. That'll do. I'm happy with that. No, there's a contact text thing on YouTube now. I don't know what you mean. I will take a look at that. Or I'll look into that. Well, and Jackie making another video, yeah. Speaking of Jackie not doing YouTube, when's Pikmin 2 going to start up again? Oh man, that has got some fun answers. So Jackie actually is finally back in town, like semi-permanently, until she finds a new place. So we could absolutely start filming Pikmin 2 again, but she's very busy once she got back with like family stuff, and she's like volunteering with a bunch of kids, and she just already got a job coming back, which is rad, and I'm so proud of her. So I don't know when we'll be able to film Pikmin 2 with her again. I definitely want to film with her again as much as possible. I also... Okay, you all know that Pikmin is like my favorite video game franchise, but Pikmin 2 is definitely my least favorite of the 3 numerical Pikmin games. And so as we were playing it, I did realize how frustrating it was and how far it was from what I enjoy about Pikmin. So I'm not like in a super rush to get back to Pikmin 2. But I do intend to finish it on the show. We will finish it. We want to finish every game we can on the show. So it'll come back once we like know Jackie's free for like a good period of time, so we can film a bunch of episodes. Because if we only have time to film like 3 episodes with her, we want to do something that only takes 3 episodes rather than just put up 3 more Pikmin 2s. I did draw a hand, not a mitten today. Void, you'll be seeing it later when I color in the area that's behind the hidden... Oh, that's big. Behind the hidden block, there is a hand that is not a mitten hand. And I don't mean to give off the wrong impression. I still really like Pikmin 2. It's still a Pikmin game, and in that sense, it is still fantastic. It's just not like... like, whenever I'm playing Pikmin 2, I'm like, oh, I really wish I were playing Pikmin 1 or 3 right now. The demon's master plan is to give everyone fingers. How did you know? Now I gotta change how this chapter ends. Speaking of this chapter ending, we are getting there. It's going to be before the end of the year. Things are really moving along now. I've done a lot of cutting of dialogue and scenes and such, and I think I've got something that still works really well and is going to move at a faster pace than I had originally anticipated, and I think that's going to be really exciting. I mean, we've already started in that. We're already here since the demon page. I took a break on. Things are picking up. The Dream Demon's true form is a pair of opposable thumbs. Master Hand and Crazy Hand all along. Yet again. Always showing up where they don't belong. Like Kirby in the Amazing Mirror. Master Hand showing up in Kirby in the Amazing Mirror is one of the most, mind-boggling things that ever happened to me as a child. I was completely blindsided by it and, absolutely ecstatic. "5 p.m. is best p.m. Oh, you know it. I want to get the New Leaf soundtrack too, but I don't know if I'm going to get flagged for that one because it's newer. Looks round enough. Perhaps. And shoot, we are up to coloring already. Alright, folks. Things are about to get a little bit more spoilery on the stream here. I'm going to remove the hidden block covering the bottom. I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat now. See, was ever a plot twist in a game that ruined a game for you? Ooh, that's a fair question. Plot twist that ruined a game. I can't think of any offhand. I'll come back to that. I don't think so. But I'll think back about it, because usually the games I can remember are games that are not ruined for me, so I will keep thinking. Okay, looks like people are ready for spoilers. Yeah, if you don't want any moderate spoilers here, then definitely just time to exit the stream. Otherwise, and it's, I mean, this page is going up, what, the next day that I update, which is Tuesday, so it's only a 4-day spoiler. Here we go. I gotta start coloring. Let's get to work. And that means I'm actually gonna need to grab today's page to use as colors for this one. So here's today's page. And let's start coloring in these folks. Do 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 do. Does anybody still have Miitomo? I never actually got Miitomo. It came out before I had a smartphone, and I realize how absurd that is. But it came out before I got a smartphone, and so I just never got around to picking it up. The excitement for it seemed to have died down by the time I got one. People are excited about the hand. Every so often I've had like fully drawn fingered hand in the comic, and it's always, it usually, not always, but it usually feels like it's sticking out a little weird, but I think this time it works very well. I'll do a little bit more detail work there. Miitomo was fun for like a day, but you didn't miss out on much. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I never really got the idea of it, and maybe if I played it, I would have, but it just didn't seem like it for me. I've never been a huge Mii person anyway, and I don't mean me as in myself, I mean me as in the Miis. Like, whenever they're in a game like Mario Kart or Smash Brothers, I'd rather play as some other character, if available. Ah, maybe that's a self-confidence issue. Oh, I need like a background color to put in here. There we go. I could grab that white and make sure I'm not missing it anywhere. Whoops. Not everywhere. Plush Gamer just got Miitomo yesterday. Okay, fair. What do you think about it, Plush Gamer, as someone with a fresh perspective on it? And Void, you did spell kunai correctly. Is this the same color? Yeah, it is. Nice. I like it when I reuse colors in my character designs, because that saves me like a few seconds, but I always forget I do it, so I get to check again and make sure. Oh yeah, I definitely enjoyed making Miis. The Mii Maker is my favorite thing to do with Miis, especially back when the Wii came out and everybody in the world made every family member and friend they ever had in the Mii Maker just because of how surreal and new it was. Actually, both my grandpas translate to Miis like shockingly well. They are like made to be Miis. Their Miis look identical to them. And maybe it's just a grandpa thing. Oh, a push gamer. Do do do. Do do. I'll avoid getting into a bit of a kerfuffle here. You two keep it clean in the chat. No hitting below the belt. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. I forgot to erase part of the outline here. Do do. I caught myself before I tried singing a note I couldn't hit that time. What else is white on this? The bottom part? Like the bell of the dress? What's the word for that? What's the word for like the old Victorian dresses, the part that really like floofs out at the bottom? Is anybody here very familiar with old Victorian dress names? If you die in a YouTube live stream chat, you die in real life. Hey, Your Best Friend's a really catchy song in its own way. So whenever a character's line overlaps with like the outline of the frame, the panel, because the panel's on a different layer, I do have to color those bits in manually rather than using the paint bucket tool. But that's okay. The frills, says Boyd? No, I mean like the whole, like if the dress is like, here's the head of a person, and then there's like the corset and whatever's on top of that, then there, it goes like, bloop! Like Belle's dress in Beauty and the Beast has one of these, and her hair was like, very pretty, and the Beast was like a big guy, he's like a big thing over here, and they danced. There was a candle. There's a clock. Gaston ate some eggs. You guys remember Beauty and the Beast. I think I've made my point. Oh, shoot! Oh, no! That was the same layer as all of Chloe's colors! Oh, I'm an idiot! Oh, no! Alright, crisis averted. Let me undo it all the way back. Fat skirt, says Plush. Yeah, that might be it. Looking at you all reacting to my Beauty and the Beast story. That's what I should do. I should start making videos in which I review a movie in my own way. 5 sentences or less. Just identifying the characters in their base forms. I did forget the well, I didn't forget the tea kettle, but I didn't want to. All right, let's draw Mrs. Potts. She used a tea kettle. There was a face on her. I don't remember where it was in relation to the spout. And she had a son named Chip, and he was a teacup that was alive. And she had a bunch of other teacups that were not alive, that were, or no, were they also alive? Were they her other children? I don't remember. There was something weird about the teapots. There was also, like, there was the like, wardrobe woman. That doesn't look like anything. I just drew nothing. And how could anybody forget everyone's favorite character from Beauty and the Beast? The footstool dog. Yeah. That looks like its tail is on fire, like a Charmander. So now there's a footstool dog Charizard. Anyway. Oh hey, there's new people here! Watching my absolute absurdity. Let me get back to what I was supposed to be doing. What's happening? Hello, exotherial wings! This thing that makes the skirt fat is called a petticoat. Thank you so much. No, it's good. Okay, how about this? I want you all to vote on another Disney movie for me to briefly run through with everyone. I didn't draw Gaston eating the eggs, which I feel like I should do, because it's an important part of his character and the movie. Because he eats them and then he gets really big. It's like a Mario situation. There he is. Ooh, we got people voting for all sorts of different things. Aladdin, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Big Hero 6. I think Aladdin's gonna be it next. Maybe I'll do more of these. Maybe this is what the stream has turned into. That's okay, I like this. Anyway, he eats however many dozen eggs every morning to help him get large. We'll do Aladdin in just a minute. Let me just put more of this color into my comic that I intend to make by the end of the stream. Oh man, I feel like we're guessing the Kingdom Hearts 3 worlds at this point. Man, I hope Gaston shows up in a Kingdom Hearts. He hasn't yet, has he? Oh man! He's such an important Disney villain. He's gotta be there. Alright, we got that all blued up. We'll do Aladdin in just a second. Alright, so Aladdin, I'm going to put it on a different layer this time. Aladdin is a movie that has everyone's favorite character in it. I'm forgetting how a lot of his face looks. Probably has a nose. Why doesn't this look right? Something about this is very off, and I don't remember what. But anyway, this is him. This is Jean. And Jean lives in a magical lamp. And he helps his friend Al, which is short for Aladdin. And now I have to draw Aladdin from memory, and this is going to be a fun and perhaps awful experience. Oh, gee, he has like black hair. He's probably got a face here. I remember what his pants look like. They're like one of these. He's got little feet at the bottom of them, little peats. Does he have a little more facial hair? Alright, there we go, there's Jean. That's perfect. Anyway, so here's Al, and Al is a street rat. And that means he's got a big old rat tail. And he and his best friend and life partner, Abu the monkey, pictured here as a monkey, they go into the Cave of Wonders. And the Cave of Wonders is this big tiger mouth. And inside the tiger mouth there's a lot of gold. Let me just really... You know, I'll put the gold in the color gold. That'll better show it off. And it's in this Cave of Wonders, as it's called, where all the gold is, that Aladdin finds the lamp. This is the lamp. And that's how he gets access to Genie. Now, when Jean comes out... Oh no, what's happening? He's got puppy pants, yes. Disney Features needs to hire you for character design. Thank you so much. Yes, as you can tell, character design is really my passion. That cave is adorable now. Oh, thank you. Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, that would be a fun one. Anyway, so Al is trying to... Oh, he probably has a little fez also, just like the monkey. Al is trying to impress Princess Jasmine, who I also have to draw from memory now. No, she's wearing like a teal, isn't she? Princess Jasmine, I think I could probably do a better job. She probably has headwear also. And her body's like an hourglass, like full of sand, I think, at some point in the movie. It's gotta be okay for kids. Also face. She looks like a chess piece. She's a chess piece. She's a sentient chess piece. And Jean grants Al these 3 wishes so that he can woo Princess Rook. And those wishes are as follows. 1. Why didn't it show up? Oh, I see. Wish 1. Shirt. And then Jean was like, hey, you got it, Al, bada bing. And then Al had a little shirt, and that was fun. Wish 2, carpet, of course, we all remember the carpet. And carpet is a carpet that has a great resale value. The 3rd wish was the most important. The 3rd wish was for love. And Jean said, Al, the love is inside you all along. You gotta find that for yourself. And Al's like, you're right, I have a heart. However, he could not share his heart with Jasmine because his heart was now blocked by the shirt and he no longer knew how to express his feelings. The end, that's Aladdin, hooray! Also, Iago was there. And he was voiced by Gilbert Gottfried. Actually, I think Gilbert Gottfried is voiced by Iago. He was angry, so I gotta... Yeah, it's Iago! I can't even pretend to do his voice. Anyway, that's Aladdin. I'm gonna finish coloring Frisky, and then I'll do a different Disney movie if you guys are still interested in this absurdity. Ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. People still interested in me doing another one of these? Boyd is very into the Nightmare Before Christmas idea. Which has an added level of fun because I haven't seen it in a few years. So my memory of it is actually a little bit shakier than it should be. But God, I love that movie. Oops. Alright, looks like Nightmare Before Christmas is up next. I could just make it my own, a whole video of doing these. Is that all Frisky's colors? Yes, they are. Although this purple also is part of Speedy, so let me do that real quick. Hey, we got a new person here. Mochalicious06. Hello! Welcome to my art stream / bizarre Disney movie retelling. It's a weird one that you're walking into. Let me just tell you. We're about to do The Nightmare Before Christmas. Alright. Yeah, I'm still whistling. Whoops. Floatstone says, finish coloring, please, first. I finished everything coloring-wise except for the bottom panel there. So, let me really quickly do Nightmare Before Christmas. I'll keep it short this time. I'll keep it to the point. So, first we need the title. It's The Nightmare Before Christmas, as you all know. And it is Tim Curry's The Nightmare Before Christmas. So, our main character is Jack, and he's a skeleton man. He is voiced, of course, by Tim Curry. He's very tall. I should mention that. And he's the king of Halloween Town. Hold on, he's not tall enough. Anyway, the mayor of Halloween Town, which is Two-Face from the Batman movies, He's got a little mayor hat, and I think his body's a triangle. He says, Jack, you're the mayor of Halloween Town. Congratulations. We need you to make Halloween super spooky this year. And Jack, again, voiced by Tim Curry, says, yes! I can't do a Tim Curry impression, and that's going to make this even worse. I am so embarrassed of the little Tim Curry impression I just did. I don't think I could do more. Jack says, yes, I will make it scary. Have a pumpkin. And he gives him a pumpkin. Remember that for later. Anyway, Jack goes to visit Santa, his best friend and pen pal. And Santa, always has looked like this. He's got another face down here. And Santa says, Jack, you know what would be really scary? And Jack says, what? Because it's Tim Curry, right? Yeah. And Santa says, Jack, you should put horrific things into children's presents on Christmas. And Jack, again, voiced by Tim Allen, goes, "Bleh?" And Santa says, do it. And so now we get the present box, and Jack enlists the help of 3, like, trick-or-treater children named Lock, Shock, and Barrel, and he puts them into the gift. So let me do that. And, now they're in the gift. And now Jack, the merry little prankster he is, decides to sing a song about it. And so, he goes to, the coolest hill in the world, and he sings a really fun song, and it's a great number and a great moment. It's very touching. I really love it. Let me see here. Oh, that was too big a brush. That was way too big a brush. Anyway, he goes up to the hill, which is definitely a lot, like, yeah, there we go. He goes to the hill, and he stands on the hill, and he sings on the hill, and he's being watched by his lover, Sally, and she's kind of like a half Frankenstein monster, half doll, person. She's got like a bolt, and she's got like some stitches on her. She's just waving hello. He gives her a pumpkin as well, if you know what I mean, and then gives one to Santa because he forgot to give one to Santa earlier. So what's Jack gonna do now? Well, he's going to take this present full of children, and he's gonna surprise his main business rival, Booger, the Boogeyman. And he has a fantastic song, but while Jack's got the children in the box, Boogeyman steals Santa, and he eats Santa, gaining all of his Christmas powers, and his pumpkin. And now he is Christmas Oogie Boogie, which I will draw here. It's a really horrific part of the movie where he eats Santa to gain his holiday abilities, and he has the mustache, and he's got a beard, and there he is. I have not looked at the chat in so long, and I'm a little scared too. He also has the red coat, and he's like, ha 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 ho ho ho, Jack. Now I'm in charge of Halloween, Jack, and Christmas. What are you gonna do about that? Huh? What are you gonna do? Yeah. Let me just put this over here. And then Jack has to use his secret weapon, which he's had all along, because Jack is a very clever king. And he's got a button, and he presses it with his other hand, and when he presses it, all the pumpkins explode. And the mayor's pumpkin explodes. Oh, that's not the effect I was going for. The mayor's pumpkin explodes, and Sally's pumpkin explodes, but she's okay, because they love each other. And Santa's pumpkin explodes, but Santa's pumpkin was inside Oogie Boogie. And so Oogie Boogie explodes, and it's the most gory thing that's ever been in a Disney movie, but luckily it's not bad for us because Oogie Boogie is made out of spiders, and so it's just spiders everywhere. The last 40 minutes of the movie are just spiders crawling around on the screen, and it's incredibly uncomfortable. Merry Christmas, everybody! Well, let's get back to the comic. I'm gonna need Anaconda's colors in order to color her hand, so let me go grab those. Actually, you know, let me look at these. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate this. I really appreciate this reaction. You guys. 40 minutes of spiders. Yes! I think I will upload a video like this without telling James first. Nobody mentioned this to him. For those who don't know, James is the co-owner of this YouTube channel. I do the art and he does the editing, but I'll do my best to put my own up here. Anyway, it's Anaconda time. You guys get to decide what movie I do next while I color Anaconda and this camera in, and then I'll do another movie. Whoa, shoot. Uh-oh. My pen sensitivity went away. Alright, it's back. Fantastic. I'm always terrified that I will lose, like, the tablet's sensitivity mid-stream and have to restart the stream, and that's not a great thing to have to think about. Oh, God, that went everywhere. What are people suggesting? Elf, Tangled. Ooh, I want to stick with the Disney movie, and we did just do a Christmas one, so maybe not Elf this time. Maybe that's one for another time. And I want to stick with the Disney movie because I've been on such a Kingdom Hearts kick lately. Oh no, to get the kunai's color, I actually have to go to Anaconda's concept art. That's fun. Toy Story, Tangled, Little Monsters, How to Train Your Dragon. I think that one's DreamWorks. That's okay though. Well, I want to see some sort of consensus. Wow, I didn't put as much detail in it in the concept art, huh? I gotta, like, choose a color for the straps now, which I think this will do well for. Nice. Let me color the camera, and then we'll do whatever's next. Heck yes. I originally had a different number written on the camera, and then I realized that that was a huge mistake, and I had to change it. Jimmy Neutron, Wally, Tangled. We got another Tangled, another Wally, Monsters Inc., Wally. Wait, do Wally, but include the Cannibalism Theory. I've never actually seen the Cannibalism Theory. Alright, it looks like Wally's up next. Wally's getting a lot of attention. I'm into it. I love Wally. What color should... How light should the... I don't want to match the kunai. Maybe it'd be like a lighter color camera. Yeah, that looks alright. I'll do Wally in just a minute. Yeah, okay, somebody just suggested to do Undertale. I think I'm going to upload a video of myself doing this with a video game franchise and not tell James, because then it still fits the theming of the channel. Oh, these exposed wires are going to be a little bit to color in. Didn't really think about that. Doo, 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 doo. Oh, that's also an issue, huh? Let's see the overall color of this thing looking. I got a color in the cam word as well. This would be like a dark red because it's off now. Whoop, wrong layer. Hey-o! I should summarize DotX in this way in some point. The thing is, if I do that, that will end up being more popular than DotX, and then I'll cry forever. So I don't think I want to take that risk. Damn, 62. Oh no. 2 is not cooperating. It's a good point. The community really should be the ones to do that, if anybody. Wires in here. Oh, that's on the wrong layer. Haha! Whoopsie daisy. Thank you all for putting up with me doing my comic during this bizarre Disney stream. I think this yellow could be like a little bit darker. Kind of like those copper wire colors. There we go. Oh, put more variety of colors in here. Just kind of fancy it up. There's a lot of detail in this one very small part. But that's alright. Uh-oh. Who's leaving? Oh, Plush Gamer's leaving. Bye, Plush Gamer. I thought you were saying goodbye to somebody. You were close, says Thor. Because of the Pokemon Snap music. This look better once I shade it. I'm thinking that's alright for now. Alright, looks like we're about to do Wally. That was an A+ Oak impression. Oh, thank you! Well done! Says Tor, also an Oak line. I have played so much Pokemon Snap in my lifetime, I think I could probably voice Professor Oak at this point. Especially now that I've been complimented on it. That was the last push I needed. I'm ready to apply. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's do Wally. Alright, everybody. Strap yourself in, because it's time for story time. Oh, that's too small a brush. It's time for story time on Skyjam. Today, we're learning about Wally. So, this movie is about a very fun but sad square-shaped Roomba, and his name is Wally, and his eyes look like a binocular. He's kind of folded up. He folds up a little bit. He's got like pouches that come out the side. Anyway, so Wally was working on the Earth, so let me just draw Earth really quickly. Nope, that did not work. Wally was on the Earth after humans had left the Earth. And how did they leave the Earth, you ask? Well, it wasn't great. It was covered in garbage, which is represented here. Hold on. the Earth was covered in garbage. I apologize. I realize there's a whole nother level to this I could do. Okay. Earth. Covered in garbage. Represented here by Sonic 06. Let's see. Screen, maybe? Screen. Nope. Normal. I want it to look more... There we go. So this is the Earth. And the Earth is not doing good. It's all gray. There's all metal and stuff. That's not how the Earth should be, says Wally. So Wally decides he's going to take it upon him or herself, it's never clearly stated, or their self, which is the correct answer because, of course, they are genderless. They're a robot. What am I thinking? To clean up the planet. This is still not light enough. I need it to be light enough that we can see the characters I'm making on it. Okay, Wally's gonna clean up the planet. So, on this planet, there are all these boxes made of garbage, and they are Wally's poops. And Wally stacks them up like this, and he stacks them into big towers. One day, Wally, after doing this for literally an eternity, Wally's best friend, Egg, shows up from space. And Egg is really special. Whoa, shucks. Egg is really special. And Wally and Egg spend a lot of time together. Egg goes over here, and then Wally watches them from over here. And then Egg does some other stuff, and it sometimes scares Wally a little bit. But Wally gets closer to Egg, and soon they become best friends. I accidentally took part of the Earth with Wally. That's just part of it now. But then Egg finds something very important. Whoop, why is that not showing up? It's a little plant. And it looks like a mustache. And it's sitting in a boot. And Egg takes the plant mustache and eats it inside of them. And then Egg stops moving because they choke to death on the plant. Then Egg goes back to space. And Wally says, "No, my love, Juliet, I am your Romeo." There's no dialogue in this part of the movie because it's a silent film. This was made in 1920. So Wally goes to space after Egg. Then the Earth is gone. And they're in space now, and they go to this big ship in space. And on this big ship, there are these people that look like the Boobahs from that children's television show. And they just kind of rattle around in there. They're having a good time. Nobody is complaining. One of them has like a hat, and he's got a beard. Anyway, Egg shows up with the plant, and just kind of gets wedged between some of these round folk. And Wally shows up, and there's also a small cleaning robot, and we're gonna call him, Sweep Buddy. And Sweep Buddy sweeps around the floor. That's an important part of the movie, but I can't remember why. Wally, is here, and Wally starts pooping real bad, and there's these bricks everywhere. Here's one, and there's one over here, and there's another one, and all the people are like, "Whoa, look at Wally poop. I bisected my friend! Look at Wally make all these poop." And this one with the hat and beard disconnects from his body. It's just the head now. And he says, "These blocks give me a great idea." And then he puts some grass on them. And now it's Minecraft, because that was Notch. And this is how Minecraft was made. Wally's actually a documentary about Minecraft. And then they stack the blocks. And Egg is here, safely behind the blocks, and Wally builds an end portal to go and fight the Ender Dragon. And the dragon's here, and it's like, I'm a dragon. And Wally and the Ender Dragon do intense amounts of battle. Wally knows that the Ender Dragon is weak to snowballs, so he throws these conveniently placed snowballs at it. Best-selling video game of all time. The end. Also, HAL 9000 is there from 2001: A Space Odyssey. I forgot about that part. That's actually kind of important. And he demands that you continue playing Minecraft. This is what he looks like. Except he's also got a face. And he's angry, so he's got angry eyebrows. But they're not aligned with his eyes. And he's actually kind of happy looking. That's it. That's Wally. I can't believe this movie won 10 awards. Oh, goodness. Explode 7. What did I miss? It deserves 20. Oh, thank you. I'd like to thank all the little people. Anyway, that's Wally. We're going to move back to the comic briefly. I'm going to start shading, and you guys can vote on another movie. Oh, man. I'm having way too much fun with this. Let's see here. I think I want to go with like a dark purple for this part. Do do do. I'd like to thank the Boobas. They were a big part of it. They provided the snowballs to be used at the end. Packet says make that a series. I might make this a series. This is really, I'm having a lot of fun with it. Packet suggests Titanic, although I do want to stick with Disney movies. We've got Toy Story, we've got Moana. Oh man, I've not actually seen Moana yet. I've only heard 2 of the songs. And I really want to see it, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So Moana would be a really interesting one, because you guys are really going off of what the little I know about that movie, if you do choose that one. But I want to... Once we get like 3 or 4 votes for something, then we'll do that. Okay, it's Moana. We got 3 for Moana as I was saying that. Oh, man. Yep, improv movies. This is... I gotta come up with, like, a real catchy title for the series as a whole, but I'm loving this concept. It's fun to do them live, too. I mean, I will definitely make individual videos for a few coming up, but... It is fun to do them live, because then you guys know for sure that I'm not, like, writing these ahead of time. I am just saying the first thing that comes to mind in real time. Ooh, before we shade, I forgot to put the lighting on Frisky's gems. I told you I'd forget. Let me do that real quick. It's on Netflix, but not for long. I know! My family watched Moana while I was doing a art stream one day. So I gotta find a different excuse to watch it. Oh, balloon fight. I love it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Thank you, Brone. Thank you, I will. I will not forget to do the lighting. Sorry if you all just heard a big bump. Alright, that's the background color. Let's get back to the shading. This is James's favorite song from Undertale, I think. Just in case you all were wondering. By the way, if you're a fan of Undertale, and I am aware that several of you are, because that's why I ended up putting this music on this playlist, you should check out Undertale playthrough, where James plays it through blind for the first time, and I do not... I feel like ultimately these might be too similar to Ariel Needs Legs. Like, I can never do The Little Mermaid, it's already been done perfectly. These joke storytellings I do. Wait, it's pulling through. It's a miracle. What's going on? Oh, what? Did the stream go down? Wait, can you guys hear me? Hello? Is it back? Can you hear me? I gotta type, can you hear me, on my phone. That was weird. How long was I out? That says how long was I hour, but my fingers are too big to use my phone, so I'm just gonna send it. Yeah, it's good, no worries. I gotta go, says Andy. Explode says yes. Plush says yes. Okay, see you later, Andy, and thank you. Thank you all for being here and for letting me know that the stream was out. I'm sorry, that happens sometimes, and I have no idea why. So that one's on me. Less than a minute. Okay, cool. Few seconds. Hey, Yuke is here! Yuke, you made it! Oh man, you're gonna enjoy story time, Yuke. Hey, you, have you ever seen Moana? Just out of curiosity, no reason or anything. Oh my god, I'm so excited for the next one. I'm really trying to think of everything I know about Moana, and it's so little. What about Moana? Well, I'm going to be doing a very quick plot synopsis of Moana in just a second here. So I hope you look forward to that. We've already done The Nightmare Before Christmas, and Aladdin, and Beauty and the Beast. We barely did Beauty and the Beast. I'll have to revisit that one sometime. Sure, I've been drawing a lot of sad Speedy lately. Gotta change that. Da-da-dum-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, so far so good. Let Speedy be happy. I agree. He will. I promise you that much. Whoa, okay, Pokemon is here. Good. The rest of the camera. I think I'm gonna have the lighting from above in this scene, so I could just do these walls up in color or in shaded. Boo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Boo-doo, 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 doo-doo. I have it coming from the front as well. I could do a fun little shading thing like this. You might not even be able to hear me over the music right now, I'm realizing. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Pretty good. Pretty good. Wrong pen. Oh, boys gotta go. I'm sorry. Did I miss other people? Alright, I gotta shade the hand. I think I want it to be shaded from the cameras, like from where we're looking at it. So let me get on that. And I know it's clipping through the frame a bit, and that will be fixed after we tell the story of Moana. Why is Anaconda cutting the cameras? Asks Gron. It's a good question. One that I, of course, will not give off on stream. Hashtag get the guy Jam verified. I don't know how to do that. Alright, shading's done. It's time for Moana. Let's hop right in. So, disclaimer. I have not seen Moana, and I know very little about it. I'm going to assume this is how it's spelled, because this is how you always spelling it. Moana. So, I don't know, like I said, anything about it, but I do know enough about it to give you a full plot synopsis. So here we are on the beach, because this takes place in like a slightly more ancient Hawaii. There's your beach. So our main character is, of course, the title character, and her name is Moana, and she is a little girl. She's got hair, and she's got like clothes and legs, and she has arms. This is the full extent about what I know about Moana so far. Let's give her a little face. I think she has pig's tails. No, she doesn't. Her hair is like long and gorgeously animated. That might be Brave. Anyway, this is Moana. And her pet pig, whose name is... It's Piglet. It's Piglet from Winnie the Pooh. Her and Piglet and her... let's say Grandpa, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. They go on an adventure. And so, the three of them are looking for something very special. It's a green thing. That's the full extent of what I know. It's a little green. Why is it not? God. They're looking for this little... I need a darker green. A little green rock, and I think it has a little swirly on it. So let me go, whoop. There it is. There's the special thing. This is it. They have to find it. Where'd it go? It's over here. It's in the water, and that's not good because none of them can swim. Piglet can't swim because Piglet is a pig and is using all of its energy and motivation to stay walking on two legs for the entire length of the movie. Moana can't swim because when she was a little girl, in the trailer for the movie, the water had like a hand, and it lifted her up. It was like, hey, I got you, kid. And it saved her from drowning, but in the process, she never learned how to swim. Oh, that's it saving her. She's okay now. Grandpa... Grandpa doesn't know how to swim. Oh, I forgot his hair. Hold on. Because on the back of his head, tattooed behind his hair, there's the story of his mom, great-grandma, abandoning him into the ocean. And so he never learned how to swim. I don't know how he survived. Piglet saved him. Piglet is a hero. Oh, Piglet shouldn't be in the water. So, Grandpa has a fun tattoo on him, and it's alive. And its name is Diddy Grandpa. And it jumps around on his body. And it tells funny stories to the kid and the pig. And Diddy Grandpa's on this nipple, and then it's on this nipple, and then it's like on his tummy, and then it's on his arm. Oh man, Grandpa and Diddy are so much fun. Dwayne the Kong Johnson is an amazing suggestion from the chat. I will watch the movie, I really want to, I just haven't yet. So, they have to locate this thing, and it falls from a tree and hits Moana on the head, and she gets amnesia, and she forgets who Grandpa is. And so, he has to explain to her via a fun song and dance number who he is. And I guess that she's welcome. So, there he is, doing a song and dance. Look at him go, look at him go. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. He has the tapestry on his chest, everybody sings, and then he locks his granddaughter in a cave. I guess forever. I think he's done with her at this point. He's sick and tired of today's youth. He doesn't understand how they operate. And his little, nipple bud says, "Hey, Grandpa," he hops up onto his shoulder, like any tattoo can, and says, "Grandpa, let her out of the cave." And Grandpa says, "Okay." And Grandpa lets her out of the cave, and the cave is gone now. And Moana is free, but they still can't find the bean that they need to make the beanstalk to go up to the giant. And so they're exploring the ocean in... I assume they get to the ocean somehow, so I'm going to assume they have a boat. So let me just draw them a boat here. They have a boat. And they're going to ride on the boat. They're all on the boat. And they're going to take the boat into the water. And then they're going to go explore. Are you ready? Oh, there's still some cave here. Let me get rid of that. And now they're going to go into the water. Whoa! Wait, I'm going to have to zoom out a bit. Oh, they're going into the water! They're in the water! So here they are in the water on their boat. But then, whoops, I moved the water on accident. They're in the water on their boat. And they find, then there's a not as friendly fellow. And it's a giant crab. His eyes are stalks, actually, so I guess that's his nostrils. And he's not happy, so that's gonna have to flip. And the giant crab is named Jermaine from Flight of the Conchords. And he's got a big shell. A big old shell. And on his shell is the Cave of Wonders from Aladdin. And it's still doing its thing, covering his shell in a constant stream of endless gold. Represented here by gold. And he's got lots of gold all over him, and he's so sparkly. And he sings a song about it. Now, the song's called Shiny, it's amazing, and I listen to it all the time. Holy cow, I love this song, I love this character. And he really wants to eat all three of them. First, he eats the pig. I did not see the pig during the musical number, so I assume the piglet dies. Piglet dies. Then, Grandpa hides, once again abandoning his granddaughter, Moana. Moana is trapped, and she's surrounded by these, like, spike things that are like, foop, 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 foop. And Jermaine is singing and like spinning around and stuff, and it's really, really entertaining. But then Grandpa sneaks up on Jermaine, and he's got, he pulls a hook off of his back, and then I guess just assumes he could use magical powers, but he can't, and he turns into like the yak from Frozen. I also haven't seen Frozen yet. And Diddy Kong jumps to the other chest bulb. So the crab's about to eat him. Okay, wait, hold on. The crab's got him in his teeth. Let me draw that. And it's gonna be this horrific end of the movie where he gets eaten. But he's holding up the teeth with his arms. He's like, no! Don't eat me! I'm Donkey Kong! And then Moana is here to save the day because Moana finds the thing and says, I did it! I'm Moana, star of Moana, and I found the thing! And then the crab is like, oh, okay, you could go then. And then they have a beach party. Hooray, everyone's dancing. They have a beach party. Then Diddy Friend jumps off and is like, I'm gonna be a real boy now. And he eats the Rock. Dwayne the Rock Johnson. He eats him. All of him. It's horrific. And the crab says, there sure is a lot of people eating other living people in this movie. Really makes you think. Hey, my eyes line up pretty well with the circles and the logo. That's it. That's Moana. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my reading of the script of Moana. And let's get back to the comic now, shall we? I gotta put a color in the background here. And then we're gonna replace that with the background in a moment. I hope you all enjoyed that. I have no idea what you were all saying. Of course, there's worse things in the chat. I expected that. Actually, I'm moderately afraid to see spoilers for Moana, so maybe I will not look yet. So, backgrounds. I'll do the backgrounds and then we'll do another one. Sets. Here we go. Background comes pre-made. By myself. At an earlier date. I've already got the background in the oven. You gotta vote for Toy Story 2, votes for Frozen. It's up to you guys. Yeah, da 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 da. Glad you guys are enjoying these. This is cool, says Yuke. Oh, thank you. I don't always do my backgrounds like this, but it can be very helpful when I am in a room I've already drawn to use one again. Perfect. This one's got to be a little bit smaller though on this side. Oh, I can't really make it too much smaller. Forgive me for talking to myself instead of you guys. I should be talking to you. That fits perfectly. Backgrounds are absolutely the thing I am worst at. So it's helpful to have these kind of shortcuts for when I don't have the time to put a whole detailed background in. This background feels a bit too far down for me. Actually, no, that's good. And then this, I think I just want it to be white. Actually, the red looked kind of good, but I think I'm going to keep it white. So, with that in mind, let's do some quick touch-ups, and then we could do the next movie. Whichever movie that will end up being. There we go, just some quick lighting effects in there. Gotta make sure the outline doesn't cut off we want the kunai to stick out beyond the outline, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually just remove the outline. Yeah, I think that looks real rad. So we got another vote for Toy Story. Buffering. Uh-oh. Is it still? Are we still with us? Are you still with me, folks? Am I still here? I'm down to 31% battery. Seems like people are arguing between Toy Story and Frozen. Can we get some sort of consensus? In the meantime, I will do the last step, which is grabbing a texture for the background. Whatever textures on this page will do. I knew it. It's roses. Toy Story, Frozen. I think I've only got one more in me for this stream since we're about to be done with the comic. And I feel like doing two back-to-back will somehow be less funny. See here. But I will definitely put up videos of these going forward and do them in more streams because they are a blast. Maybe oh, you know what I'll do? I'll host a poll as to what else I should do on the Discord. That's like what you'd like to see episodes of after whatever I do next. Alright, I think this is good. We do Toy Story, but Sky sings Let It Go. I don't know Let It Go. I've never heard the whole song. I know, like, the chorus, but I don't know anything beyond that. The part where she sings Let It Go, those words specifically. Is anybody here who hasn't voted on which one we're doing next? I think we're done with the comic now at this point. Because I did the text earlier, of course I don't want to spoil it for you guys. So yeah, let's do one more movie. Katie hasn't voted, but can't choose. Okay. I mean, I'll give you a little bit more context of what I know about them. I have never seen Frozen. I've never heard any song from Frozen all the way through. This is not by choice. This is just by coincidence. But from spoilers and stuff, I think I have a general idea of what Frozen is. Toy Story is one of my favorite movies growing up and remains one of my favorite movies now. So I'm happy to do either of them. Unless somebody has, like, a third bizarre movie choice to throw in there. Alright, Katie says do Frozen. Oh, James is here! Haha! Hi, James! James just posted. So, James, you're walking into the end of what is one of the most unique streams I've had? Abort, James is here? No, I think we're still gonna do it. So, James, you know how you needed me to do a... Oh, people are all yelling to abort. Do we just stop? Do we not do it? Do we not let James see what's going on? Katie says maybe no Toy Story. No matter what, I'll have them both done eventually. James says, hey. So for those of you who aren't familiar, using the Skyjam account right now is James logging on from his office. People are saying not to tell him. I should mention that James, being the editor, will see whatever I come up with before it goes public anyway, but... Alright. He needs to know now. Alright, now we're taking a vote. Do we let James know or not? Oh, you know what? James, pick a Disney movie. I promise I'll do both Frozen and Toy Story separately, you guys, and I'll put some actual good... Like, I'll put more time and thought into them. James, pick a Disney movie. While you do, I'm going to save this as... Oh, it's already saved. Wow, people really don't want James to know, huh? Okay, now Packet's yelling yes. Yuke saying no. I don't know what you guys are reacting to because of the delay in the stream. James says, any Disney movie? Any Disney movie other than Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, Nightmare Before Christmas, Moana, and WALL-E. Any other Disney movie is fair game. Oh man. I promise you guys Frozen and Toy Story will be the first 2 episodes separate. We're waiting on you, James. Please, you're making my stream less fun to watch by taking your sweet time here. We already did WALL-E. We did WALL-E. We did WALL-E, Nightmare Before Christmas, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and Moana. Please let me know if I forgot any, but I think those are the 5 we did. We did WALL-E. We did Tim Burton / Tim Allen / Tim Curry's Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh no, you might miss it because I'm gonna have to go in a minute. James, hurry up! Peter Pan. Alright, we're doing it. Here is the story of Peter Pan. Peter Pan, and I'll try to keep it quick, because Yuke's gotta go, even though Yuke's gonna have to go before then. Peter Pan. Now this is a very important Disney movie, because this introduced the main character of Disney, which is Tinkerbell. Hold on. Let me choose a slightly darker color so you can see her better. Tinkerbell, who's like a little human, but she's actually a fairy, and she's got little fairy wings. And she's got a little green dress that a tiny fairy tailor made for her, I assume. So, we'll come back to Tinkerbell. London, England. That's where our movie starts. And there's a big watch in the sky in London. And, here we have main character Wendy. And Wendy is a proper English girl with yellow hair. So let me get the yellow out. There's Wendy. I forgot to draw her face. Let me do that. So Wendy prays to the watch in the sky and says, "Watch, me and my questionable number of little brothers, I don't remember. I think it's like 8, but that seems unrealistic. There's a lot of them. Me and my small army of younger brothers want to fly and not grow up. What can we do?" And the watch gives birth to a boy named Peter Pan. And he flies, and he doesn't get old. And he has red hair, which is fun. I mean, you know, orange, red, whatever. So, Peter Pan, accompanied by his fairy, Tinkerbell, they come and are like, "Hello, Wendy! We're going to take you away from here! Back into the clock!" And Wendy says, "Hooray! Can all of my boys come with us?" And Peter Pan says, "They can, Wendy, but they might get lost." Ah, it's a joke! Alright, sorry, that hurt my eyes too. So then, the clock opens its mouth face and engulfs all of the children, and now they're inside the clock in a place called Neverland. Here's a hill representing Neverland. I just glanced at the chat and read, "Jokes! Ha!" Alright. So, here we are in Neverland. And in Neverland, there's a problem. And that problem, it starts with a capital P, and that rhymes with T, and that stands for the Pirates. And there is a pirate ship. And on the pirate ship is... I'm going to put this pirate ship on a different layer, actually, if you'll give me a moment. Edit, cut, edit, paste. On this pirate ship is the pirate captain, Captain Hook. It's actually the same Hook from Moana, if you could believe it. Anyway, Captain Hook and his, like, elderly companion, Shmee, they are pirates, and they're like, "Arr! We want to murder that child boy!" And Wendy says, "Why do you want to murder that child boy?" And they're like, "I don't know! This was okay back then!" And all the lost boys got lost. So Peter Pan and Wendy start hanging out in a platonic friend way, but because he's still a child and does not understand what it means to love someone yet. Tinkerbell is unhappy with this situation. She doesn't like Wendy. She wants Peter Pan off to herself. And she goes to Peter Pan and whispers to him, "You're dead to me." And then she flies to Captain Hook, and Captain Hook catches her in a jar like a firefly, because Captain Hook seems to really not understand what's going on around him. so Captain Hook says, "Hey, Tinkerbell, we'll let you out if you tell us where Peter Pan is." And Tinkerbell says, "Hey, listen, Peter Pan's right over there." And Shmi says, "Oh, she's right, Captain! There he is! With Wendy! The girl with the sideways face and the hair that looks like Skylar does not know how to draw hair." And Captain Hook says, "By God, you're right! Let's murder the child boy!" And then Captain Hook jumps off his pirate ship, and he does it. He murders the child boy. And Peter Pan says, "No!" And he falls down. Wait, hold on. And he's laying on the ship, in the ship. They captured him. And they captured Tinkerbell too. And Captain Hook says, "Arr! I don't really have any beef with you, Wendy. Goodbye!" And they all sail away. Wait, no they don't, because I almost forgot. There is an antagonist to the antagonist. That's right. I'm talking about the Clockerdile. Why doesn't Peter have a face? He does. There it is. The Clockerdile, which is the true form of the watch in the sky from London. And it says, "Hey, Captain Hook." And Captain Hook says, "Ah! I'm on the same layer as the pirate ship now! When did that happen?" And the Clockerdile says, "Listen here, Captain Hook." And Captain Hook says, "Yes, I'm listening." And the Clockerdile says, "I challenge you to a game of baseball," because somebody in the chat said that when do they play baseball, and I legitimately don't remember that part from the movie. And Captain Hook says, "You're getting a little bit esoteric on me, Clockerdile." And Clockerdile says, "I'm just gonna eat ya," and he eats him. And then Captain Hook is dead, and then Peter Pan goes free, and Tinkerbell is free, and Shmi is Shmi. And Wendy says, "Where are all my siblings?" The end. That's Peter Pan. There's another Tinkerbell up here. There sure are a lot of people eating other people in Disney movies. The children singing in the background really make this one, I think. I think that Shmi is Shmi. Thank you all for watching my art stream, my fine art stream. I will absolutely post on Twitter and in the Skyjam Discord when I make more of these and upload them as videos, because that is absolutely going to be a series now. And I will do Frozen, and I will do Toy Story, and I've got a few other ideas as well. Why is Navi in a jar, says Pat Cat? Because Tinkerbell was captured. That's Tinkerbell. Now put it in the Disney Vault and it will never see the light of day again. That's right. Vault it up, boys. This one is done. Let me draw the Disney Vault. It's like vault door with the Disney ears, which are each smaller vault doors where the sequels go. That's it. That's a wrap, folks. My tablet stopped working. Nope, there it goes. Okay, we're back. We're back. Anyway, goodbye, everybody. I will do more of these in my next stream, and I'll do more of them in the interim as well. I've got some really great ideas. Thank you all for watching my stream. Despite all the Disney stories that we told, we still were able to get a pretty good page put together. Again, I do the text off screen so it doesn't get spoiled. This one's going up on Tuesday. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate... People are saying to do a Homestuck retelling. Maybe I will do that as like a season finale. I pronounce it Navi. But I've heard it Navi as well. But I do Navi. Anyway. Thank you all for watching. It's been a blast. I love you all. See you on the next one.